Good morning, guys. Monday morning. Got past this weekend and time for a shave because what else to do but run some errands. And besides taking a shower, there's something nice about going out of the house clean shaven and smelling nice. Odd how that plays out. If you would have asked me some 4 or 5 years ago, I would have said I don't give a hoot. And yeah, so things change. Coffee. And no, unfortunately, it's not the Tim Hortons. It's just regular, the Food Line house brand that we got in today. Breakfast blend. So nothing fancy. No French press or Lord knows what. It's just a regular Mr. Coffee dripper. So, right, shaving. I hope you guys had a great weekend regarding all that, and had a good start to Monday. Like I said, I've got off today. Got to go back tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. It's November. Like I said, I wanted to get through a lot of my samples, and this is what we shall be using today. The Captain's Choice Sandalwood. Just a little thing. I got this at the North Carolina Wet Shavers meetup, and it smells really nice. It is a cream, it is soft. We'll be doing a bowl lather, which y'all know I'm not so good at, but we shall see how that pans out. So we'll just take all this from the lid off of there where it got stuck. Should be enough. Just smear that into the bowl here. I just rinsed out the bowl, that's why it's a little bit wet. And the rest of the stuff we'll just put on the face. Just like that. Now we're good. Brush, since it's a bowl lather and a cream. I don't know, the horsehair have done very well on that. Hold on, let me just shake it out so I don't drip everywhere. The Grey Dog horsehair, the natural brown one. And that was with shaking it out. So yeah, horse does tend to hold water very well. And this beautiful vintage German handle, you guys know it, the regulars. Those of you who have recently subscribed, thank you very much. It's always incredible to see if somebody, that somebody subscribed, each and every one of you. So, cheers. I know it's just coffee. So, besides that, it's just around about 11:30 or something like that, maybe 12 o'clock. Today, we shall be using, here, as you can see, a regular Wilkinson sword, the classic, one shave, that dot, and I will be using, as you can see, this is my late 40s Superspeed, and it is the ugly duckling of the shave den. And you can see end caps missing. It's all tarnished more or less. I mean, I had to basically remove the gunk here with a toothbrush didn't cut it anymore. I had to use some, what do they call it, the steel wool pads, just very lightly to get that stuff off there. So, and as you can see, the mechanism is loose, but it still tightens down nicely. Blade alignment is fairly good. Alright, there we go, sitting in there nicely, tighten down, all great. A little bit of overhang, but as you can see, it's a great little razor and shaves me well. So even if it's not the most beautiful, it still does a great job. It had a rough life before. So let's get lathering. Like I said, I gotta get moving. So I just flicked the brush out a little bit. decent sized soap sample, cream soap. It wasn't quite as soft as I expected it, but softer than my normal soaps. And it's, you know, coming up with a lot of froth, and you just got to work it a little bit. Scent is nice. Not quite as sweet as Pro Rosso, or the other day, the one I used, from the Wild West Shaving Company, the what was that sample? White Buffalo. Also contains sandalwood. Also a little on the sweeter, more floral side. This one is straight up stout sandalwood. Not a whole lot of sweetness in there. So this is what it looks like. This is what we're going to use. Came up nicely. Okay. Just interesting how different the lathers look in between soaps. Alright. Let's get lathering. So yeah. I hope you guys, like I said, had a great weekend. I was working, but I did get to see a couple of nice live shaves. Snuck out. Oops, there we go again. I think I need to rename this channel at some point in time, the Messy Shaver or something like that. But I'm just kidding. Maybe not. Flop, 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 flop. Yeah, lunch break, stuff like that. I was able to at least participate a little bit, chat with the guys. It's always fun. It's a nice and light lather as far as face feel goes. It's not very, you know, it's like some you can really feel. This one is very nice and light. Yep, straight up sandalwood, and this is the woody kind of sandalwood, not the sweet kind. Now it's really coming out. It's good stuff, whipped up really quick. Alright, let's get shaving. Like I said, about a day and a half, I think I shaved Saturday evening. Had a live on it. And yeah, I don't think I've ever used a Wilkinson sword in the 40 Superspeed. So it's a day and a half worth of growth. And I can already tell you this soap is slick. It's moving along nicely. Blade and razor combo is very nice, very smooth, really comfortable. So I'm enjoying that. But we'll see how it does against the grain. I doubt it's gonna be any surprises. This razor has always done me well. This blade has always done me well. This was more or less a comfort decision. Not experimenting really. Now, as far as the Superspeeds goes, I think these were produced post-war. late 40s into the early 50s until the flare tips started coming out. There are variants which have the black tip on the bottom, which were produced during the Korean War to save on resources. Of course, I mean, these are brass made, and then they had to figure out how to produce these razors with saving metal. So some came out with aluminum handles, some came out with steel handles, and all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, the later models have a black plastic dot. That's the first time they were using plastic on a razor. But it was just a TTO knob that was painted black. Or not painted black, made out of that black plastic. And I don't think it's Bakelite. I don't know. It'd be interesting to get an opinion of somebody that actually has checked into what type of plastic that was. Very uneventful first pass. Fantastic. Really nice and slick soap. It's got a nice feel to it. I can now understand why people like the Captain's Choice. Seems good stuff. This is the first time ever using Captain's Choice product, besides the aftershave, where I got a sample, and every now and then I use that. Well, you guys saw it the other day with the cat on nine tails. No? Okay. I thought that was a hair. So water on the face. Yep. Went back to the bowl a little bit just to kind of whip things up. It's not falling apart though. I don't know if you're getting that impression. But yeah. So very nice scent for this very fallsy day. It's kind of gray and dreary outside. It's, I'd say, about 60, 62, somewhere along that line. The leaves are falling. It's getting cooler. A nice woodsy scent. All right, let's get going again. Against the rain. Doing a good job. Nice. Really slick soap. You can really go into some serious buffing with this stuff. Dangerous for me. I like to overdo that. Right there. That's usually one of the tougher spots I got. I have to say, the Wilkinson sword is presenting itself a little bit rougher. I just noticed the difference between the shave the other day with the Dorco Titan. Somebody's kind of like, ooh, fancy pronunciation. It's just the German way of saying Titan. Just sounds nice. Titan. Ooh. So that did cut a little smoother here on this end. So, Wilkins the sword is a decent blade. Usually does me well. Maybe not in this razor. Who knows? As you can see, just add a little bit of water and a zip. Superb slickness. Rest slickness on the face. That's good stuff. Let's do the pickups. Wow. That was very slick stuff. Like I said, I'm starting to see why people like it so much. The scent, maybe not 100% mine. It's a little too woody for me. I like a sweeter sandalwood, but that's okay. That's why we have samples, right? To test things out. You know. So. Pickups. Almost forgot to mention it. This stuff is just pure glide. That's pretty neat. You can see this working for something like a cartridge razor also. You can thin this out fairly well. Still glides excellently. There we go. Just that one spot, man. There we go. Did the trick. Just gonna watch out that I don't overshave. And I've got myself here, okay. Alright. Well, I'm terribly sorry, this is a rather boring, uneventful shave, but it went really well, really nice, great product. Let me rinse off, and then I'll be back for the post. Okay, and we're back. This stuff has some nice face feel. Wow, this feels like I've got lotion on or something. And still a good amount of slickness. Awesome stuff. All right, witch hazel. Standard variety, decanted. Rather large opening, so I always put my thumb on top. Good stuff. Yeah, that really is a treat. Just something I enjoy. Everybody has his routine, right? And it's just something that you develop with time, and you kind of sort of, it takes you into your comfort zone. As you can tell, I'm in desperate need of some stashed wax. Got that little bit weaker there. Alright. While this is drying off, let's just go through what we've used. Razor today. The Ugly Duckling. The late 40s. It's difficult to really date these because they don't have any date codes. They didn't have those back in the day. They started at 50, 54, somewhere along that line, so this doesn't have a date code. Definitely puts it into that range of the late 40s and all that kind of stuff. Wasn't anything special that they pulled out later. that retaining ring in there to keep the TTO knob in has worn out already. Yeah, but it still works great. So it had a rough life, so it gets a nice retirement here. And no, I'm not going to replay it. It is what it is. I like it. I like it the way it is. It shows it's been used, and we're just going to keep using it. Blade today, the Wilkinson Sword Classic. In this razor, not 100% of a combination. It was not uncomfortable or anything like that, but I've had smoother shaves lately with different blades, even with this one in a different razor. So just alright, that's something to kind of write down. It's okay, it's acceptable. Gave a good shave, but there are smoother out there, so it'd be kind of like, you know, if you go with a 3-star system, 1 star being 2 being okay, and 3 being way to go, be a 2-star. So that's just kind of, you know, just a very simple method of rating that. Now the soap, on the other hand, did absolutely fantastic. Soap, cream. Well, it's actually soap. It says shaving soap. I missed that. It's not the cream. Interesting. So this is the Captain's Choice. Captain's Choice shaving soap. That's why it was a little bit tougher than the cream. I was wondering, okay. I thought my sample had maybe, you know, just kind of cured or dried out or something. But no, it's an actual shave soap. Interesting. Brush today. The Grey Dog vintage German handle horsehair. Wonderful brush, especially for bowl lathering, and just kind of, it's super soft. Bit of a wet noodle as far as you know, backbone goes and stuff like that. It's more for painting. Doesn't have a whole lot of scratch or scritch or backbone. It's just wonderful. It's really soft. It's a treat. Now, as you can see, bowl lathered. Still plenty of soap left and lather. So this is really nice. That's good stuff. Worked very well, very slick. Nice scent. Like I said, it's not 100% mine, but it's a nice scent. I prefer a sweeter sandalwood, as I've mentioned. And we are dry, so we are going with a sweeter sandalwood, Pro Rosso. You've seen this lately a lot. I just like the scent. It's something really fallsy type, you know, fall winter type scent, and I like it. It's got nice skin healing properties. Just a great scent. A little bit of a tingle here and here as usual, somewhat, but nonetheless, it's a good shave and it's already gone. Fantastic. I'm just gonna get my hands a little wet. Take what you have as scent, distribute it into the hair. Biggest distributor of scents that you basically have. Even though I don't have a whole lot of hair. Smart remarks there. So, okay. And I'm basically looking at one person right now, kind of from California, Southern California to be specific. No smart remarks. Right, so I'm going. I don't need a balm, nothing. Face feels great. I'm ready to go. I'm smelling nice. I just need to twizzle the stash a little bit into shape. Just make it hold, and then I'm good to go. Guys, thanks for joining. Like I said, sorry it wasn't the most eventful shave today, but that's kind of what you're looking for, somewhat. Odd how that works out. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll try to be back possibly either Tuesday night or Wednesday, somewhere along that line. Wednesday or we'll see how.